of late. Huge contributions towards the successive wins that the Vikings have been able to put wide signalled. So Yorkshire Vikings move on to 3. Watt this time wide on the offside, and it was
to be bowling that at that pace, got what it deserved.
7 without loss inside the first at Falcons. So it's still 2 deliveries remaining of this first over because of the 2 wides.
Record. He's not as good as some, certainly not as good as Adam Lythe's. He's got an excellent strike rate in the first 6 overs, but it's Malan on strike, flicking one off his legs here, round the corner to deep backward square. They get a single, but Yorkshire have told early doors. Should have been drying out quite nicely by now. Short ball. And a little jab round the corner by.
There's Chappell in right arm over, and that's short and pulled away comfortably. So his first delivery. How does he fare in this one? It's short once more, and that one's heaved away and all the way for 6. That is a shot of pure class from Dawid Malan. It's set up, no doubt, but
he's just used superb timing, middle of the bat, and that is the result. He's a great player. You know, got to get him on against the lefties, but maybe not in the power play.
Right arm over, fuller this time. Malan driving, and it's well.
Looking forward to 3 in a row. Lythe on 10, Malan on strike is on 18, and he's pushing this one into Madsen, who comes in from short extra cover. Expect this with the older players. Well, yeah, but 1 or 2 of them are hobbling. We're not older. Don Bess in particular. A short ball here from Zaman Khan, and again, Dawid Malan. And where they're going with that one, Yorkshire is. There's a short ball from Khan. It's a beautiful shot by Adam Lythe. He's just leant back to give himself a little bit more to go.
Yep. Scrimshaw in once more, wide of the off stump, and just flashed away, backward of point by Malan. Talk about the pace that Scrimshaw has. If it's there to be hit, Malan beating down here at Headingley. Short from Scrimshaw, and Malan accepts the invitation. And he does well actually to beat the man inside the side.
Inside the circle. Cow corner and deep backward square, the 2 men out, he says. I'll show you that is going out as Adam Lythe has, Dawid Malan has launched into this one. 66 without loss as Malan pings one back at a point here for 4. Again, just a little bit too short from Scrimshaw on this occasion. He's hanging his head in shame. Disappointment warm over there. I'm sure they'll give us a wave wherever they're sitting.
I'm looking now as McKiernan in, and a shorter length delivery, and that one again is just clipped in towards over. The Vikings 89 for 1. That one a tad straighter, which allows Malan to just flick that in towards the cow corner region, and that brings up a 2 victories coming into this game, and he's putting his side into a fairly good position so far in this reply.
Yep, and this
McKiernan into Malan, and it's heaved away through cow corner. Just got that front foot out of the way. Full stroke of the bat, and it right arm over. Malan down the pitch there, and all the way for 6. It was a flat 6. The way that he struck the ball so fiercely with such power, and
good use of him. And it's Scrimshaw from the Kirkstall Lane end, and he's gone leg stump first up. That's a poor start to the over. And Malan, as we keep saying, he's absolutely on fire. And here he is again, flicking this one out backward of square leg. There is a fielder out wide, long leg, come deep backward square, and he's done the fielding for the concession of 1. So 66, clickety-click, Dawid Malan. Scrimshaw in past umpire Middlebrook. It's on the legs of Malan, and he just guides that away backward of square leg for another easy 1. They need 50 odd off, about 50 delivery. Long offer out, and a sweeper on the cover boundary as Malan goes at this first ball from Chappell wide of off stump. That the man up at third man is inside the circle. Malan's got thickish outside edge on that. A rarity in the last few innings really from Malan. His players as well.
Scrimshaw in from the Howard stand end, and that one's just pulled away by Malan. He's called for a 2, or he's thought about a 2 anyway, the way that he raced in for that front. Right arm over, and it's short, pulled by Malan. Finds the fielder at deep mid-wickets. They'll come through for a seam.